Oh, so the deck, right. So this is what the current deck list looks like. So I'm currently running Destiny Draw. I've only got 1 copy of Unexpected Die. I've only got 2 copies of Hiruko, so it's still uncompleted. I want to go for a 20 card build, 3 tankies for a search. Because it's Destiny Draw, I only need 1 copy of this. Now the extra deck is important. I personally believe you need Diamond Direwolf as back row removal and to clear yourself up to use Bujin Carnation or to use Unexpected Die. It's going to be very important when I have more copies of Die in the deck. Obviously, the Bujin XZ's cards are very important. Paladinimo syncs up so well because you can reduce monsters. It's your counter to Bloom Diva. You could use Malevolence in if you don't have Paladinimo, but I like Paladinimo because let's say I have 2 Bujinki monsters on the field. Paladinimo detaches both materials at once to the graveyard to use its effect, and I can negate Bloom Diva's effect and attack it directly for game. All right, so this is bad. We're actually in a bad spot here. That's a lot of back row, and Bujins don't like back row. Let's see if we can play through it. So first things first, activate this. Activate Eccentric. Try and snipe just any one of the back row cards. Doesn't really matter which one. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? And then we go from there. You don't want to work. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yo, simply, I believe. You like Bujin? Bujins are, wait, what do you mean you didn't know? Bujins are my favorite deck. You know this. You know this. I love Odd Eyes. It can be used in almost everything. I don't know much about Odd Eyes myself. I'll keep it a buck with you, right? So do you play Duel Links via Steam or an emulator? I use both, right? So for my main account, I got Steam locked. I got Steam locked months and months and months ago, like at the beginning of the year. I didn't know much about how to do data transfers and all that stuff, so I accidentally Steam locked myself. And so nowadays, now at times, I use an emulator for my main account and I use Steam for a secondary account, right? The account that I accidentally Steam locked myself with, right? Is how things go down. So this is risky. I could have done this a different way, right? Normally, if I was to be honest, what I should have done here, go into Tsukiyomi. Why Tsukiyomi would be a shout is because I could normal summon Yamato and then use 2 Beast Warrior monsters to see if they activate anything, to try and bait something out of them. So nothing coming through. I've used my normal summon, so there's no point in getting myself Hiruko. I could get a banished monster back, but that would only be 1 monster. The thing that it makes the most sense to get here, in my opinion, get myself a Fox. Ooh, do I get Fox or Hare? I've got a Tortoise in the graveyard. I'm gonna send a Fox. No, don't add it to my hand, send that to the graveyard, and we swing in here, right? It is absolutely insane what you can do. So what I love about this deck, the thing that speaks to me the most about this deck is the fact that I have options, right? I could have played that turn a completely different way. 2 different Bujin players would prioritize completely different things, play the deck a completely different way, and neither one would be wrong. Either answer could have been right. If I had gone the Amaterasu, if I had gone the Tsukiyomi route, I could have detached 1 material, sent both Sinew and a Tortoise to grave, and then drawn 2, right? And then I also have the floating potential, which I don't have here, but here I was able to search and send a Fox, right? There's different ways of going about things, and it's just beautiful to me. It's absolutely beautiful to me. Hey, good luck in the KC Cup. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. End turn. So this looks like Resonators, but I think Resonators hard bricked here. This is a hard brick for Resonators, jeez. Okay, let's go into another XZ summon. Detach you to the graveyard. Actually, wait, think so. Do that. Okay, I know what I want to do. Right? Now, again, there's 5 different ways I could do this. I could have just gotten Hirume, banished, normal summon a monster, go from there. But I'm choosing to go the Hiruko route, right? That wouldn't involve me using my normal summon. That way, in case there's an interruption, well, we see and we go from there, right? So we activate this. This leaves me with more resources at the end of the day. Transform Susano into Tsukiyomi. Now, there's a delay, so my opponent can do something here. My opponent does have a response here, but even if they use it, we still have our normal summon. We get Yamato on the field, swing, search in the end phase, right? Amaterasu hits the field. Okay. No response. So Book of Moon. Okay, so we say no to that because we have a Tortoise in the graveyard. So Tortoise says, no, you don't get to use Book of Moon. We banish Tortoise, negate that. Let's see if there's more back row. We can only do that once is the thing. We only had one, except Now that you've caused me to banish my tortoise, I can use Amaterasu to get the tortoise back, dump it back into my graveyard. That's what you just did for me. That's what you just did for me. Rather than getting a card that I don't need, I'll use this instead, right? Use this instead, get the tortoise back on the field. When I normal summon, I can then, mix things around, mix it up. Oh, TTH. I still haven't normal summoned, and my tortoise is back in the graveyard now. I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad right now. We normal summon Yamato, search in the end phase, we swing, right? Unless you have one more piece of disruption, unless you've got something else for me. Unless you've got something else for me, we're playing right through it. Unless you've got something else, show me what you've got, my guy. Book of Moon, alright, chilling. We have a fox in the graveyard. He can't kill. Oh my god. Tortoise isn't once per turn. It's now once per turn. I love this deck, bro. I love this deck. I'm moist. I'm moist a little bit. I love this deck. Bujin's best deck. End my turn now. What do I want? I have options. I can do anything here. I can do anything. Now, here's what we do. Hair to graveyard because we don't have a tortoise just in case of incasities. If he swings at us, we can either use Crane. If he has 2 swings, we banish the fox, send you to the graveyard. So we have 2 swings. We've got a hair for protection. We're straight chilling. We're invincible here, right? This is live action. This is real time. You can't make this up. Alright, activating your effect, Resonator's resonating. So I'm assuming now you're gonna start your synchro chain, right? Now that was a lot of back row that we played through, but we haven't actually played through their actual plays is the thing. Doom Caliber Knight makes sense. Gonna synchro summon into Red Rising, Red Rise. If they go into Dark End Dragon, they're gonna get rid of my Yamato, and I don't have a hair I don't have a tortoise to negate targeting anymore. So we do have to be careful here. We are in a little bit of danger, and they're gonna regain some life points. So I don't like the spot that we're currently in, but it's gonna be okay. I should hope, right? Because if he swings, I'm going to take 1 hit at 2,000 damage, and then then use my fox to negate the rest of the damage on this turn if he has lethal. If he doesn't have lethal, then there's no need for that. Dark End Dragon makes sense, so he's gonna take me out in that way. After I take the 1 hit, Destiny Draw. Destiny Draw into Bujin Carnation, go from there. I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat, I'm very hot. I want to win this duel. We're going to win this duel, right? I refuse to lose. Do you have another monster? You have to have another monster to make this lethal. I don't even need the fox. Slap me, daddy. Let's go. Hit me. Easy. What is this? Oh, it's in defense position. That doesn't matter to me. Huh? Oh, there's 2? Why are there 2? I didn't know you could do that. Alright, fine. Straight chilling. Doesn't even matter. Activate my skill. Destiny Draw. GG's. Destiny Draw GG's. Search out my deck. Get myself Bujin Carnation. Bujin Carnate back onto the field. Activate this. Target 1 monster in my graveyard and a banished monster. Guess what we're getting back? The tortoise. We're getting our tortoise right back where it was. Right? Get the tortoise right back where it was in the graveyard. No normal summon taking place. Summon you. Then XZ Shokan. XZ summon. We make Susanoo. Susanoo hits the field. Take 1, take 2. Face up attack position. Then, for my next trick, for the next piece of madness here, we activate your effect, send the tortoise to the graveyard so we're untargetable again, mind you, we're untargetable. Then, we search out Hirume. Hirume to our hand, yes. Hirume to our hand. Now, this is a GG. This is lethal no matter what. Normal summon you, special summon Hirume face up attack position. We banish you. I don't even care who we banish at this point. It's over, right? Alright, so next thing we do, Paladynamo. Paladynamo comes out strutting, comes out swinging, face up attack position. Doesn't need to be in attack position, but it is. Now I could BM here and swing into every single monster that he controls, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be petty. I'm a man of God. So I'm gonna reduce you to 0 attack. We swing for gain. This is lethal. Because at damage calculation, the latest possible time that someone can respond, I activate this, double my original attack, 4,800. GG's. Let's go. Bujin dominance. That's how you play a Bujin deck, man. I want to save that replay now. I want to save that replay, but I don't have any damn space. Oh, Bujin's. Bujin dominance.